Hello there and welcome back to Banishers. Now, last time Red and Antia turned up at New Eden off the, I'm assuming, Massachusetts. I don't know for certain, but we're near Boston, so I'm assuming Boston, Massachusetts. Town called New Eden that has been plagued by a really bad ghost or series of ghosts, causing a whole load of trouble. And the local priest, who is a friend of theirs, summoned them to come and help him out with it. They arrived, obviously by boat. I think they came from London. Had a bit of an explore through the town and found out that the priest, their friend, he attempted to take care of this by himself because he couldn't wait any longer. And he ended up getting deleted by said ghost. After a little bit of more investigation, turns out that the ghost itself is called a nightmare, which I didn't actually know that was. There's a whole history about nightmare that I didn't even know, which is quite interesting. I like the origins of the name, but basically the ghost in question is called a nightmare, and Antia went ahead to try and take it on. Red caught up and had a bit of a fight with it. Antia then rocked up into battle and ended up getting, I'm 99% certain she's dead, she's deleted. So now Red is by himself, and I'm assuming we're going to be going for some revenge. I'm assuming that's the plan. So, that being said, I really enjoyed the first episode. It was quite good. I'm eager to get back into this. So, grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. And we're back. So yes, we are now by ourselves. I forgot to mention, we were rescued from the sea by a witch's consort. Apparently there's a witch nearby who's taken a little bit of an interest in Red and his whole safety kind of thing. Dealt with her consort, which was, well, she's just left. She left with magical light, basically. Very cool stuff. Right, so where are we? We're actually still in the cave, aren't we? Yes, I don't quite know what we're supposed to find our way. I don't know where we're finding our way to. But we'll take whatever's not nailed down. Loot goblin mode engaged.
Where am I?
What might you be? You are the same blue ghostly fire that the witch thing travelled against. Or travelled with. So I'm guessing we're going this way. We have the red and or white and yellow. It makes total sense. That is a windmill over there. Is that a windmill? Can I zoom? Oh, that was a sprint. That was alright, never mind. Apparently I can't zoom, which is perfectly fine. I also can't remember how to crouch. I can't crouch. Can I crouch? I don't know. Oh, what as well, sorry. We're having a slow start here. This controller, right, I said I would to mention, I've had this controller for 2 years now, and just yesterday, I was messing around with the controller, and then I felt something like where it shouldn't be. You know what I mean, on the controller. So, there's a point to this, there's a point to it. I thought I'd spilt something on the controller because I felt like something that wasn't smooth. So I looked down and I realised that there was a button. It was an actual bloody button on the controller that I didn't even know existed. It's not even hidden. It's on the front of the controller. I had no idea it was there. And it turns out that if you hold it in, you can change the colour of the controller. Craziness. Among other, you can do other things as well. I can turn it. I can change the difficulty level, the brightness level, and all that. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm just gonna go back there. So I've got it as a nice like greeny colour. It's been blue for the longest time. I know. It's an interesting story. It really is. So we're just going to carry on, and we're just going to forget that conversation. I know. I had it for 2 years, and I didn't even know the button was there. I'm just surprised. Genuinely surprised. I also managed to eventually get some new headphones as well. Because me old ones have been on the fritz for a little while now. What are you? Can I get there? I can't go in the water. Can I climb? No. I want to know what you are. I can't reach you. 'Cause I can't go across the boat. Unless I have to shoot you or something. Unless I get a ranged weapon. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted by random stuff, and we're just going to blast on and continue. I don't know where we're supposed to be going. We're finding our way somewhere.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
You're walking forward and continuing on. Now, was that windy path or windy path? I never can tell. I'm going to take that. We can't climb up there. That's definitely a down. That's a down way. So I'm guessing we're going that way, and that's that cave over there is the way we came. Can I sprint? Yes, I can. I'm going to say this is a windy, not windy. Because I don't hear any, like, wind. Ain't no one farting around here.
God, fella, now's not the time.
Wolfies? Are we... I'm guessing we're having a fight. Okay, we're having a fight. That was the wrong button. I don't know where the other... Did I take the other thing? Oh, wait, threat indicator. Oh.
Come on, you mongrels!
Whoa, hey. I didn't even realize the third one. Can you, like, not do whatever it is you're doing?
What am I doing?
We're leveled up, though. And we're going to take that loot goblin. And that is a very juicy corpse. Lovely. Let's just ignore that. We're not getting anything from that. I do believe... What might that glowy thing be? Oh, pyrite? It is pyrite. Nice. We need that for rituals. We need that for rituals. I don't quite know how we are going to do that, because Auntie is deleted. And she was more into the ritual side of things. She had more knowledge of that than Red does. But I'm assuming we are going to learn. I just dropped down. There we go.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
I mean, I don't even know where you are in relation... Actually, do you know what? We're in the wilderness. That's New Eden down here. Or is it? No, it's not. I don't even know where we are. We're nowhere near New Eden, apparently, because I don't see it on the map. And apparently Red can't swim, so we ain't going that way. Let's go. I thought that was a creepy cave. Never mind, it's a climby climb. We can hang out left. We have a level 5 wolf. An alpha wolf. Oh, lovely. Oh!
Leave me alone.
I didn't expect. I can't banish you, can I? Apparently, yes, I can. But not quite. Alpha boy, you're going down. Apparently, when I'm having a bit of a look at it, apparently the combat in this gets quite cool and a little bit customizable. Is cutscene? Yeah, now's a good time for that. Let it all out, my guy.
What is happening?
He's essentially lost his wife.
What?
What's going on right now?
Antea?
Your stick's still on fire. Oh, we're alright. We leveled up again. Ectoplasm. Hyacinths. Are we going up there, or which way are we going? We can go left or we can go right. And we can go in there. Oh, look at that. That looks like a creep cave. We're gonna.
So cold.
Well, sounds like you're coming from over there.
Oh, there. Antea. Oh, God.
I wonder. Is she a ghost? Is Antea a ghost? I can hear you, but I don't know where you are.
This can't be happening.
Cave? I think I may have taken the long way around to get to the same place. Which kind of makes sense.
Call me to you.
Where am I?
That's coming in my left ear.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's taken down in one hit, which is quite impressive by the nightmare.
I'm here. Lead me to you.
Fight. Oh, hello, ghosties. Regular ghost block, that one, thank you. And we're just gonna banish you entirely. Thank you. You now no longer exist. Straight in.
Spectres. Here. Antea, are you there?
Spectral dust.
So cold.
I don't know what you're doing. Why you got your hand up?
Need to find her.
Can I go on?
Antea, where are you?
Oh, one as okay. One as proceed. Whoa!
Right here.
Jeez,
My love.
scared
Right
the
here.
crap out of me there. I think she may be a ghosty ghost. She's in the spirit realm, which poses a problem because we're ghost hunters and we're supposed to, like, death to the dead. You know, we're supposed to banish.
No.
Supposed to banish the the ghosts. Which is a problem, because obviously he's in love with her. Very much so.
I have you.
Hello. This maybe not a good. This maybe not be a good idea. Are we going to go against the code? Okay, I guess we're going then. We're going this way.
No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
I'm following you. But I'm like, are we actually going to break the code here and not? I'm getting the feeling we're going to need her.
Where are you going?
Over here.
Oh, I can't see her. I didn't realize she jumped there.
I have you.
I'm right here.
Yes.
Where are you?
I don't know, where have you gone? Root Goblin. Apparently, still with stealing whatever's not nailed down. Campsite.
You seem weak.
What do you need?
You need...
What do you need? She needs rest. She's got all the time in the world to rest now.
I feel hollow.
I mean, you've got, like, no weight to you now. You're literally ethereal energy. Does she know she's dead, though?
How could I not be? To have lost you.
I'm assuming she does.
Found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
Well, I think it may be time to give some energy.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost.
Right. Are you going to take that energy, though? Because he's moved on, hasn't he?
Essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Or we're going to have some issues later on trying to feed Antia. Just getting colour. We're going into colour. Are we alright? What was that? A little bit too much?
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't
Get me
really
wrong.
know what's going on.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back.
It seems like a bad idea to keep her alive, like to keep her in this form.
You should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
Indeed, what happened? Were you haunted as a child?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
Are you still hungry?
He's still hungry.
I'm hollow. As if I were filled with emptiness.
So the essence Charles left on his Bible was useless.
Consuming his tie did make me feel better. But I'll need more. Much more. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
Oh, really? I fell into the sea. What do you remember?
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless. Lost. And then I heard you.
Did I call you back?
My name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker.
I forgot the young woman's name.
witch's
She's called
apprentice.
Seeker, apparently.
She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
We should run away. We should go back to New Eden. We still need to fix the
I
problem.
think we should go back to New Eden Town.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
So she is after.
Sorry,
I thought
my
she
love.
was trying to like stay as a ghost forever, but I think
I'm
obviously
a ghost.
her
You're a banisher.
wanting to
I'll not banish you.
get back to her body to release her basically from this plane.
You die.
That makes sense.
You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
All right. So we're going to team up together. Could I bring you back? Could I give you a scent?
Could I give you your assent?
Or should
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
Yeah, the ascent is
My
to
body is
go
my
up
die.
to the next
The
plane.
nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
I think she did as well.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Oh, I guess we're asking you a question as well. Could I bring you back?
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis.
Palingenesis. I've never heard that word
Extremely
before.
Difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It
I don't think it's going to be that
consumes
easy.
in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe.
Murder in the nightmare, maybe?
could
Would that
consider it.
work? Would that give the right kind of energy?
If there's the slightest chance I could bring you back, I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Then what shall
Do we get a choice in this thing?
If
Are we going to get a
to
choice
return
as to what to do?
Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
So we need to do some
Yes.
investigation.
We have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
So basically team up, take down the nightmare, and then let her go.
You need it. I'll stay close.
I do have 2 skills though. That was a little bit junky. Oh, it's time skip, okay. Can you imagine being a ghost though and watching your loved one sleep and you can't sleep because you're dead and you're just a ghost? That must be really weird. It's kind of boring. Right, upgraded equipment. Shuttles allow you to upgrade equipment via the inventory menu. Inventory. Are we going to upgrade? Outfit new equipment. Upgraded equipment. Upgrading equipment improves their bonuses and requires resources. Access upgrades menu by hovering an equipment slot and pressing X. Upgrade the top. I mean, I have that. A Scourge Accretion. No idea what that is. I'm sure we're going to find out. Can we do weapons as well? We need some more spectral dust for that one. Okay. Oh, we do get a rifle. I was wondering if we were going to have a shooty, like a ranged option. Amulet, a wristband, and a brooch. So we get accessories, which I'm assuming do things. I'm gonna use one more lilac hyacinth for that. banish damage. Alright. Can we do evolution? We're in evolution. Invigorate. So these are now unlocked. Or am I in a completely different menu? What options do I have? Tag team. The fourth light attack triggers a punch attack which ignores resistance. Pocket of holding, maximum decoction. That's probably what I'm going to go for, but it depends what these are. Unrenting. Each enemy hit by a light attack increases damage of light attacks by 10%. That one's kind of cool. Invigorate. Banishing enemy increases the damage of the next heavy attack by 200%, so it's double damage after banishing. I'm kind of interested in that right now. And then we have assault and resilience. Switch to anti-air right after a front dodge to switch to anti-air. Does that mean we can switch to anti-air? Apparently so. I've never done that before. After front dodge to trigger a melee attack that ignores resistance costs 15 spirit points. Damage dealt by red is increased by 15%, higher health points gauge. More damage when he's healthier. Or can we go across? Because we have another point to use. Let's go tag team. So we've got one on each side. I don't know if we have to pick a side. But we're alright. Right. Let's head out. We have... That's kind of cool. Anti-air. All the loot. We have pieces of 8. We have goodies. Hi. Which way are we supposed to be going? I'm going to assume this way.
Whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions. Going for the basics.
We'll manage. Together.
Alright, I trust you. We need some more supplies as well for upgrades.
What the hell happened here?
Keep an eye out for this. I don't know what happened here. You're just flying around.
If you're gonna play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
Very true. I must admit, I have no idea what you're talking about salt circles for. The camera's very flashy as well. Splashy, I should say. 14th of September. During one of our explorations of these new lands on which we first set foot many years ago, Angarad and I discovered a new place, a special place, a cave hidden behind a waterfall where none would find it. A strange feeling of lightness drew us to it, as though the veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk. That's quite fine. From the chamber emanated the power of the other world. Surely we thought this was a fine place for ritual experimentation, hence the salt circle. The cave was larger than we had first thought, containing a multitude of galleries. Angarad and I decided to take the young Shelley along with us to continue our exploration. Pleasant but ungifted, his father insisted that he train with experienced occultists. What a surprise it was when we found the mushrooms we needed for our rituals growing on the walls. We set about collecting them, while I drew the symbols and prepared the rituals. We felt our powers magnified tenfold. 1 page missing. 18th September. The cave is vast and dangerous. I heard whispers in the darkness. Something watches us. Neither Beldon nor Shelley can hear them, or so they say. But something lurks, I'm sure of it. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps the fever I had some weeks ago yet lingers. Last night I caught young Shelley watching us sleep. He was talking to himself. It was unnerving. That is actually very unnerving. Waking up and seeing someone staring at you.
Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
No, I
Take
can't.
my hand. I want to try something.
Or why? That's the button, not the question. I have an itchy foot.
Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate through this bond. What
Okay,
I
cool.
see
That's a
is
dead
still
body.
on you.
Covered in goo. Also can switch. Oh,
Are those
so
ribs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
remove those. So we can actually...
Things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought.
Definitely
This is
seems so.
going to be helpful.
Key to occultist equipment. Do we have any? Do we have the key? If we have the key, where's the lock? I'm gonna guess we're going... That's very cool. We can switch between the two of them. Can't do anything with those. Whee! Sorry, just being able to do that on the fly is very cool. I really like that.
Something's here.
Hidden.
More... Oh, that's a chest. That's a hidden chest. And we have the key. Any goodies? Spectral dust and pieces of it. Oh, we needed spectral dust as well. We need to find a camp and upgrade our... I can't remember. Was it the Bane Ring? Or is it the... I think it was the Bane Ring that needed the spectral. And that's the way... Oh, that's the way we came in. Take the pyrite, thank you. So yeah. Hello, you're a dead... You're dead... I don't even know what you're a dead wolf?
Sit
down. A possessed... Okay, that was a possessed wolf. That's new, I did
We can
not...
fight them together.
Right bump at a form of punch attack that deals more damage to possessed corpses. Oh, okay. So she uses enemies. Okay.
Not today.
So she can do damage to them when the ghosts are inside the enemy,
We did.
and then knock the enemy,
I
knock
wasn't
the
much
ghost
use.
out.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
Right, so she does more damage to undead enemy, possessed enemies. So we'd switch to her, knock the ghost out of the enemy, and then Red can take them down and banish them. That sounds like a game mechanic right there. I like that. I'm going to pick left. It's guiding me to the left, although there's a question mark. What's that question mark? On the compass.
What is lurking here?
Time?
Oh, hello. Hi. These guys are not very happy at all.
It's concealed.
What is concealed? Oh, hello. That will be that right there. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, a note. Demonologist note 2. And yes, I didn't say demonologist correctly. Stop typing. The way it sits in my chest, the cave roof looms over me like a colossus. It is not like me. I will explore the cavernous depths. Angarad disagrees, fearing a fall into a crevice or some other fatal mishap. I reassured him that I am an experienced and capable explorer, as was my father before me. Shelley wishes to join the party. I don't trust the boy. I don't like the way he looks at me. He wishes to follow me into the depths, and something inside me screams no. Another page is missing. I sicken, my organs burn, my blood withers, I will die. Such is the price of knowledge, we occultists say. But I regret, if I had known what suffering awaited, I would have turned us back turned us back. Down was in the icy waterfall and left, burying the cave deep in my memory. May the demonic effluvia, I like that one. I don't know what it means, but I like the sound of the word. From our rituals, take them all.
They always end up mucking around with black magic. Always.
Yeah, it's never... If there's one thing you never really mess around with black magic, it's just never a good, like, thing, really. I'm going to take the hoof fungus. We're taking all the stuff we can get. Some more pyrite. No goodies there. We're going up. We're going up in the world. More loot. Ooh, a chest. Anything good in the chest? A spiritual necklace. I don't mind if I do. That's very cool. Upgrade available. Is that for Antia? Equipments can only be upgraded at shelters. Alright, so we need a fire basically, but we have enough hoof fungus. That's hard to say actually. So I'm assuming that's for her. That kind of makes sense. Unless, wait, it's not him, is it? See, she's in the forefront. Alright, so the right side has to be her. And the left side is him. That makes sense. That we can upgrade her as well. I'm gonna guess we're going this way. I'm just gonna follow this path. We're climbing out of this cave. He climbs really fast actually. I was expecting him to climb slow. But he actually... You know what? You scared me there. I just saw with blur, like a flashy blur. Ooh, loot. More fungus. And a cave with some leather in it. I don't mind if I do. Going full on loot goblin.
That spectre. It's heading for that corpse.
Are we stopping it or are we not stopping it? Possess an interruption. Spectres may attempt to possess corpses. You can interrupt a possession by attacking the spectre before it reaches the corpse. Didn't really get there in time this time, however. So we're going with a wombo combo, 2-punch. Knock that out there. And then flip to red. Whee! Just banish that thing, finish it off.
Try this on.
I like it. We seem to still be in combat. Oh, hello. Yes, there's another...
That
Hi.
spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
Well, are we in tutorial mode? I think we may be in tutorial mode. That's not a good thing.
I think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
A little bit more now. Ow. Can you maybe not?
Hogging all the fun.
Yes, I am. Because
Region's crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown.
you didn't have any energy left.
Failed to be so thin.
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
Possibly. I've no idea what that means. I've no idea what a land...
I like a bit
Rabbit.
of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
There does seem to be a distinct lack of, like, life in this area. Like loads of ghosts and loads of like wolf corpses, possessed wolf corpses. We need to find the witch as well. Cat, excuse me.
Hunting gear. Perhaps our trappers are nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to. For both of us.
Yes, can you take me with you though next time? Can I get up there? I'm gonna hazard a guess at no. That she's gonna be able to go to certain places. I mean, she's inside me. Or is she inside? I don't know. Is she inside me? Do we have a Navi situation where you're now in me? She jumps into my pocket.
To tell that I'm haunted.
Perhaps. If they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
Fair point. I mean, I guess we're the most qualified people in the area right now then. Does that make us superheroes? I'm gonna go this way. I think we have flowers over here that I want. Not the ones I need, but you know, the whole loot goblin thing. I'm not gonna overplay it. I probably will end up saying it way too much.
Wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
I don't think they did, you know. Probably didn't. Blaming the living. It's weird that that didn't come up as just text automatically. Never trust a banisher, for even their name is a lie. Banishers are not helpful agents trying to protect the rightful from the devil. They do not ban the evil spirits back to hell. No, they make use of the most insidious and nefarious magic. Have you ever looked up their hands and forearms decaying from the corruption of their black art? I can't say I have. Have you ever read the despicable symbols they carve on the rings they always wear? Banishers are not different from any sorcerer, witch, or devil worshipper, and they lie to the face of the just. They do not ban the evil, they subdue and tame the immortal soul, tainted or pure, dead or alive. Though their fancy words, they transvestite the truth of the Lord. Essence, they say, in residue and spectral stains and releasing and closing, lies, lies, lies. Do you know what they call a blame? It is when they steal the soul of the rightful before enslaving it for one of their many sinful activities. So never trust a banisher, since each time you make a deal with one of them, you may be the next day deprived of their eternal soul, if they decide to blame you for any reason they choose. From Naming the Enemy, Fear and God Warbury. Hold on. Oh, we've read that, haven't we? Oh, a lot. We have 50. I didn't realize we had 56 leather. We have a lot of leather. Actually. Oh, secret. I knew there was a secret thing. Find that. He's very juicy. Actually, I think, to be fair, he's looking a little bit dry. He could do with the drink. I don't have any water, though. I have lots of leather. I don't have any water, though. Please don't. I'm enjoying this. It's very strange. I'm kind of not knowing what the gameplay loop's going to be like right now. Because first episode was very story heavy. This seems to be a little bit more on the tutorial side. Little fights here and there. Also, loot gobbling. But I think I'm going to enjoy it.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
So, we're looking for the
Witches only
witches.
involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason.
We have more hyacinth. We needed some of that as well. We need to find a camp. We needed some more hyacinth. We needed more of the spectral stuff. So now we can actually fight the Or upgrade.
I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me.
Yes. Camp. I thought I saw a campfire. Apparently not. Alright then. We're moving forward.
Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Okay, but the different kind of beasts over there. The different kind of beasts in Scotland.
Creeping ivy.
A blocked
Always
path.
hated these sap-thirsty spectres.
You don't have the required manifestation to unlock this path for now. Such obstacles are marked on the map. I'm assuming that's what it says. Map. Alright, so it's marked Creeping Ivy. Alright, that'll do me. Right, so we have to come back here when we get a manifestation. Hold on, did I thought I saw something over there. I don't know, like, sorry, I thought I heard something over there. I'm going nuts. Just don't worry about me. You very bastard. Zoomy.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
Yeah, it's always bad news.
Find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind.
What do you mean stains?
There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it?
No.
It calls to me.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Unless we're talking about these giant things here, these wispies.
Over here. You can climb down.
I'm
I have
wondering what.
strong ankles, but at this height, not gonna make it.
Oh, you talking about this way? All right, I was on talking about the other way, Antia.
And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
How do we feed you though?
Ready. Right, let's find something to sustain you.
Ends of the earth. Oh, Amber got a level up as well. I didn't forget the level up. So we need to find something to feed her. Hello. You are armless.
They never learn, do they?
Oh, hello. Wolfie boys.
They're feeding off their own rage.
Just punch them. I do like the fact that she doesn't have any weapons now. She just has to punch them. I don't want you. I want the Wolfie boy.
I can handle this on my own.
Okay. Antia, you alright? Can I banish the...
Devil take you!
Alright. So you can just banish one of those enemies. I totally know I'm talking... You know when you just completely lose train of thought of what you're actually talking about? Possessed. I'm forgetting the word. The possessed. So you can just banish the possessed enemy straight. You don't have to like knock the ghost out of the body and then banish the ghost. You can just banish straight away. That is very handy. And
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
yeah, let's just go and talk to them. That's great. That's a fantastic idea. Witch. Is there a witch in here? Oh, there's definitely so. Oh, okay, it's something. Something a little bit spicy in here. Oh, do we have a nice juicy corpse?
Ben, you're back.
Oh. That'll be
Beg pardon?
no.
Thought you was someone else.
Who? I didn't see no Ben. Who's Ben? Who are you?
You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Why aren't you speaking? Red?
Kind of you to offer.
Oh, there you are.
But no, thank you.
I don't know why you didn't speak so far, like, until then.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of
Of
sorts.
sorts. Red
I
McCrae.
am, sorry.
I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
Oh, and Banisher isn't? What are you doing here? We're going to ask the sub-questions
What are you
first.
doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait.
I think the
Even
ghosts and the
wolves are
goblins and all that are busy
You
doing
know it's gonna
doing
be
some
a
problems.
bad winter.
This isn't winter.
Winter? This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was. I'm sorry. On my own.
I was going to say that's really strange, but
And with your
there are no
friend.
calendars. When you think about that, in this age, there's no
You met Ben,
calendars
did you?
and no like
He
clocks
was
or anything
just
to
here,
monitor
boss.
like the passage of time,
Just here.
like outside of civilization. You look exhausted.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things.
Yeah, the whole area's
Bright
been
eyes
like
in the
possessed.
leaves.
Not a good area to hunt in. Not a
Who's
good area to
tainted
live in.
mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
The nightmare lady herself.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! 'Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
All right. You're not going to tell us? That's fine. We'll find out on our own. Who's Ben?
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Hi, the best of 'em.
Is
Taught me
he
all
related
that
to
I
you?
know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
I don't think he's.
Where is he
I don't
gone?
think he's back.
The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh.
Okay.
Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
So he's off hunting. What lurks in the shadows?
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That and the fog.
A fog?
Can't hunt if you can't see.
I didn't see no fog.
Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Is that what he said?
Where did you meet Ben?
So did you tell him that?
We found each other.
Or did he tell you
I was
that?
in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
I'm just wondering.
To you.
I? And me to him?
He's
Was it-
lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
Okay. I don't quite know what you mean by that, Auntie.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Haunting cases. Oh, nice. Okay. You've started your first haunting case and must investigate the ghost that haunts Jacob Lind. Use the notifications shortcut to open your haunting case menu to follow this investigation. Let's follow this one. He's very much on the...
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Oh, never mind.
Great, sir.
Okay, goodbye.
Farewell to you, Mr. Lind.
I guess we're going to go
Farewell,
investigating
Mr.
this
Grey, sir.
ghost.
Farewell.
Are these the side quests? Jacob's Bible. I don't know if I want to read that right now. Fuck it. God blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb I give you of all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. Surely your blood with your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every... sorry, I'm struggling to read this right now. I don't really know why. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother, will I require the life of man. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God he made man. So that really comes down to don't be a dickhead. Sorry. It's rule for life, though.
Jacob.
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
There are maggots in the bed.
Lots of maggots. Not really a good sign here.
Your
That's pretty
meat's
well.
done,
Flies,
my
come on.
friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Yeah, let's go have a look. And that's locked entirely. Can I unlock that? No, I can't. We can look at this though. Rope.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
We're taking the rope. Okay. So we need to go and find Ben.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Done work.
Can I take it? Can we do something? Can we do something with it? Repair it? So
He's
where
so confused.
where
I doubt
would
he knows
Ben
what
be?
year it is. What happened to him?
I'm going to say this way. Maybe he was always alone.
Maybe he was always alone. Maybe Ben is made up.
Part of the nightmare. Give him something to be lost, or unless this is him right here. No, that's a wolfy boy. And that looks like a trap.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher row number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Very
Wise.
true.
But I see no other way.
Are we going
Either
this
Ben was lost
way?
in the mist, or he's the source of it.
So my first thought was when you mentioned a horrible death. I first mentioned
Might be able to drop down from here.
I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry, it'll affect your other senses too.
fantastic. Let's go.
Oh, this quick mist is thicker than a Scotch dragoon. And smells almost as bad.
Can I use light? I'm not digging this right now. I can't see very far at all.
I could show you the way.
Wait, that's better. And
Oh, okay.
terrifying.
I'll allow that.
It's close.
So she can see through quick mist. And I can't get in there. Is that the way out? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Is that the way we came down? Yes, I'm going to say that's a yes. Can't go up that way, it's locked. We can't go that way, it's locked, which means we've got to find something in this
Do you see that?
area.
Looks like the fog is coming from those odd-looking stalagmites.
Let's take that loot. Thank you.
Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well,
Yes, how?
Partly made of the same stuff.
Oh, hello. Hi. Have a punch to the face. Thank you very much. Red, take over.
Guess what?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
Got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
Yeah, so what made
Let's find
the...
out who died.
True, that too. What made this mist? Also, where are we going? I'm going to say that way. It's pointing me in that direction, so who am I to argue? Who am I to argue in where it's trying to send me? Actually, never mind, we can't go that way. It's locked. The way is shut. Inspect.
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Can I see it? Oh, wait, ritual. Or reveal an echo. Me as well.
Now the past is mine to see.
Smooth. That was a very smooth poem. I like it. Oh, hello.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
Is that
I've had
Ben?
enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather.
Does... Oh, wait.
We don't give up.
Does Jacob kill Ben?
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you.
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you.
Yeah, thank you, Red, for showing your enthusiasm. Okay, so you're responsible.
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
I mean, say have at it. So did Jacob lie?
So was Jacob lying to hide the murder?
He wouldn't be the first. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Can I get down there though? Oh, I suppose I'm okay. I'm assuming we're going that way now to climb down there into this area because he was pushed off the cliff here. That makes sense. We're not going up. We're going around and we're going down here. Are you unlocked now? You are unlocked. So we can flip around, we can go down, we can get into this lovely canyon. We're going to loop goblin this plant though, because why not? We're just going to take everyone that we see, and we're probably going to end up with hundreds upon hundreds of them.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Can I see in here? We'll take more hyacinth, thank you. That was a cave. That's not a cave. I'm assuming we're going to follow the river. And I'm assuming he's...
A shite on a short stick.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say we're following the river.
Bloody
But
hell.
apparently not.
Lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Still no
Did Jake-
tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Maybe in that chest?
Jacob was eating meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
And that's not a good thing. Was he really that hungry?
Was he really hungry enough to eat his friend?
Maybe the nightmare had something to do with it.
I mean, convince him that it wasn't human meat? That's entirely possible, think about it. Right, so where are we? I take it we're heading back to the hovel. Which seems logical. And we need to find the tie that binds. Nice wolfy corpse.
Ask for help if you need it.
I probably will eventually. Ow.
Ah, shut it.
Banish that for sure. Never mind. You did not die. Punchy, punchy, punch. Ow. Ooh, never mind. I was to say we're done. We're not done.
Get lost, won't you?
So you seem to be having like basic enemies. We're slowly getting more and more. You know, we're getting like the higher level enemies. I'm wondering how crazy the fights are going to get. Genuinely curious about that. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, where's the hut?
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Why not? That's a good plan. Let's just sneak into the house. And I'm going to assume that it's this chest over here. Or maybe that right there. Bowl and spoon. Hand-whittled wooden bowl and spoon used by Jacob Lind. This tie is down to the essence of its ghost. Once the closures sever the ghost bond to the world, this essence will be automatically consumed by Antair to make it stronger. Oh, so that's how we... Okay, that's...
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all.
Very true.
Come on, let's talk to Ben.
Oh wait, we're doing it here. Oh, never mind. Make manifest. Ben, come here. I summon you, Ben. Benjamin. And also doing that with your knife in the dirt and among the rocks is probably a really good way to blunt your knife. Hello.
Jacob.
Yeah, I've summoned you. Hi. Can we talk?
Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
Hi.
A Scot.
I'm Red.
You?
Oh, you can see me.
Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help.
I mean, we can help you pass on to the other side. You tried leaving this place.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month, maybe. We went in circles.
Do you think?
Woods are tricky, sir.
Do you think he had another plan?
Mean.
Think Jacob had another plan?
And round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
Do you think that's tied to the actual nightmare? Who's haunting this whole area?
Been out here in the woods.
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight.
Just seemed very desolate.
When things changed, we got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
Something definitely keeping you here. So what's keeping you here?
What befell you, Benedict? What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go.
Till he realises that he's the one who murdered you.
How could I?
He seems a good liar. He seems lost. I mean, he does seem lost.
We thought him
I'm going to be
lost.
generous. I think he's probably lying.
And reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
Oh, really? What do you want from Jacob?
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
Why not confront him? What does he need? What does he need?
What does he need that he may let go?
He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done, to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good.
Not bad,
we lived
philosophy.
honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was beyond you.
This
It's a
was
whole,
God's
wide, big old problem.
Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
Alright. I guess goodbye.
Thank you, Benedict.
I guess we're done asking
Perhaps
questions.
we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
He's not done too badly. Are we...
Jacob must confess.
The truth will break him.
I fear the truth will break him.
However, we are going to go and talk to him. And hopefully he does not get angry and turn nasty. And we're going to have some... We're just going to have a nice time. We're going to have a nice conversation, Jacob.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
Have you tried leaving? I'm going to ask that.
You were
I haven't asked that
struggling
before,
with yourself
apparently.
and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here.
I think he secretly wants to
Our
stay.
lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
You did try to leave.
But you did try to leave, didn't you? You packed up and left.
Are we doing a subtle
not
approach?
remember reaching the
I didn't
lift?
realise this was a subtle approach. Apparently
Cliff top
we're
makes it
doing
fine,
a subtle
look.
one.
Game comes to the water to drink. You can pick 'em off if your aim be good enough.
Has he
Fair,
lost
it's
his
very
mind?
true.
Or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
Something happened to Benedict.
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
You pushed him off a cliff. Although we're not
Come
going
on,
to say that.
Jacob.
We're not going to say that directly.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
You need to remember. We're going to be
Benedict
subtle about
is
it.
in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But no. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me.
Tell us what happened.
What happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't
other than
give up.
eating
We
Benedict.
Don't give in.
Having someone for dinner.
I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
So you made it stop?
So you made it stop. Do you remember now?
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said,
Eat him?
it was him or me. Him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better.
Are you going to be chill?
God, I failed my friend.
Are you going to... please be chill.
I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help.
Hello. Hello, Benjamin.
We both faced a choice. Simple.
It's a canny head wound.
awful. To kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Wait. Does that mean...
Forgive me.
Does that mean he was thinking of doing the same thing? Like to Jacob? And that Ben struck first?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
I'm feeling bad, a little bit bad about it.
If we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Oh,
If we take one step along that path,
there's no going back.
Jacob is ready to die.
the others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
Oh, are we making a choice right now?
Shoulder the blame.
Do we have to make a
As
choice?
the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Oh, making a choice. Oh, okay. I have my thoughts. I have my initial... Right, sorry. We're going to read this here. Closure. You've reached the closure of a haunting case. As a banisher, you must decide. Blame the haunted inhabitant, ascend the ghost, or banish the ghost. Each choice will have consequences, specifically on the way Red and Antia evolve as a couple. Reminder, if Red wishes to bring Antia back to life, he must blame the largest number of living settlers. I'm going to... I know they're in love, and you really, like, a lot of the time you would want to do anything to bring someone that you love back to life. But I'm just going to go off my initial response. My initial thought is we should let Antia go at the end of the... We should let her go. She's had a time on this world, on the earth. we are going to ascend, Antier's ascent. You forcibly banish the ghost to oblivion with a banishment ritual. You will gently let the ghost ascend from this world to the release ritual. Let's ascend. Banishment seems like we'll just send him into oblivion.
In the face of life's inexplicable hardships,
and ascend seems to take him off to a better place, potentially.
Terrible things. In his despair, your best friend stole your life. Then he compounded his sin. He fed on your flesh.
I don't know whether ascend is better to do than banishment.
He has told
I don't know.
the truth. You may go in peace.
We were trapped. The snare was set to kill us slow. Jacob, my friend, my only friend. I forgive all. I forgive everything.
Yeah, with the regards to the banish, like bringing her back to from the dead. As much as you would like to, I just feel it's the wrong thing to do. When it's your time, it's your time. You know what I mean? And there's nothing really you can do about it. So, Jacob. Oh, see, where's Jacob gone?
Ben's gone for good.
Ben's been gone a long time. I know that now. I need to give him his last rites. Please. I need to be alone.
That
It's
sounds...
over. The tie will sustain me a little longer.
Jacob,
I don't know where you are.
Rest
Are
inside
you in
a
that?
while.
Oh, you're over there.
Suit yourself.
Okay, we're going to rest up. We may as well rest.
No more maggots. Ben is gone for good.
That's very nice. At least we don't have to sleep on a bed of maggots. Can we actually open that chest now? That's the quickest fire that I've ever seen. Oh, we can. Take his money. Why not? Are we gonna have... Do you want to have some meat? Antia, where are you? Alright, let's rest. Alright, so... We're resting now. I spent some time, we did some upgrades, we did some skill upgrades as well. And we're gonna see how that goes and when we turn up in the morning. You can just get up.
That man killed and ate his friend.
Very true.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine
So we're
is
not?
a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry,
It's like you.
just like me.
How do you feel?
Yes.
I feel
What's going on right now?
locked into an embrace with a nightmare. I crave essence. With it, I'd not so fast decay. With it, I'd not so quickly become one of those stupid bloody spectres.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine, man. You're gonna be fine. Maybe we should reconsider. We made the right choice. I think we made the right choice.
We made it together. Taking a life is no small matter.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This thing we have, shall cease to be.
Well, okay, oath. Ascend. Or resurrection. Okay, so this is an oath. So we're making a final choice now. Okay. Rez about to swear an oath to Antia, and together they will choose her fate. Choices you make when bringing closure impact your chances to fill the promise made to one another. Remember, you remain free to make any choice you want when bringing closure, no matter the oath you have sworn, as long as you are ready to face the consequences. I'm going to pick Ascend because I think Resurrection is a dark path that we shouldn't really go down. That's my personal choice. I don't know whether I would ever do a playthrough, like do a replay through and pick Resurrection. I don't know whether I would do that or not. But I've forgotten the English. I can't remember what I was going to say now. For the purposes, that's it. Sorry, I'm getting hungry and cranky. Don't worry about me. I'm going to have some food when I finish this, which is not going to be too long, I don't think. So sorry. For the purposes of this series, we're going to pick Ascend, and we're going to hold to the Ascension oath for the whole thing. I'm going to say that now, and I'm probably going to change my mind at a later date, and we're going to do something crazy at a later date if things change, because things are likely to change, but we're going to pick Ascend. That's what I'm going for. I will...
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets.
None at all. Right now, none at all.
For soon, you'll release me. I'll have my assent.
I hardly
Go on
want
to
let you go.
Go on to better things.
But you must.
Can I?
I am a shadow, caged and fading.
You're still here. Still you. We could...
Jacob Lind's essence called to me. I knew it wrong, but I desired it. There lies perdition. For both of us.
I don't know what perdition is.
I cannot abide what I have become. I don't want to abandon you.
We do have it. There is the creed of the Banishers. Life to the living, death for the death to the dead. It would be foolish to change that.
So be it, my love. We'll reclaim your body. You'll have your assent. I swear it.
All right. I don't have regrets to making this choice. Yet. I will add yet, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay. So let's get the heck out of here. We're heading back to the bridge. And we have another skill point.
Let's go back to the bridge. I feel stronger. Let's see if I was right about those spectral stains.
To be fair, I forget which way we're going to the bridge. Which way's the bridge? Map? And... where are we going? Whatever, we're going up. Hold on, we're going up here. I totally know where I'm going. I'm not lost at all. We're going up here and we're going to go across this log with the red flag. And then we're heading this way. We can probably shoot that later on when we come back with a rifle. I'm assuming we're going to be coming back to this area. Now we can climb up. Straight up to the bridge. 14 meters away. I'm glad I didn't get lost.
I think I can jump the gap. Your bane rings will help. Can you find the place where the stains align?
Potentially. I don't know what you mean by stains. Oh, but we've got the rope now, haven't we? I didn't remember picking the rope back up. So I guess we're going down here. And we're just going to leave the rope behind, because why not? Oh, there we go. Am I literally gonna, are you literally gonna teleport me as well?
Come with me.
I'm assuming we're grabbing hold. Okay. We held hands once. I guess we're going for a ride. Whoa, whoa. That would be freaky.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Never better.
Are you okay though? You seem out of breath. I actually like that. It was very cool. Let's head back to town. So we are heading into deep woods. Whoop! Trap. Hello. I am trapped.
Those balls.
Antia, can you maybe do something about it?
Are you all right?
Yeah, just hanging around.
I'll be better right side up. What happened?
Rope trap. Jacob Lind mentioned a hunter's camp. It may be close.
I think we're maybe very close.
Something's there.
Are you going or you're not going?
Something alive.
Something alive or something dead? That's actually a good question to ask, Red. Thank you very much for that.
Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Brilliant.
Hi, ladies. Are we good?
Who are you and where did you spring from?
We were travelling through the woods and kind of...
I've come from New Eden Town.
That's a very long way from here, sir. Who are you?
Red.
My name
Red. If someone's pointing a gun at you, you kind of answer the questions.
New Eden Town. I'm a banisher.
Didn't you and the other one die in the meeting house?
I fell in the water and the tide took me. I survived. Up to now, anyway.
I've never seen a banisher before. I expected more.
I mean,
Could I
I am upside down.
continue this
It's
conversation
not exactly the best. It's not exactly the best position to be in.
Easy now.
Stop your jiggling.
Maybe aim for the barrel, not the rope. Never mind.
Hold still, I said.
You try holding still when some lassie's shooting at you.
In that case, banisher, you may escape the trap yourself.
Wait.
Bit mean.
What? No, come
Our
on!
camp lies downhill. I'll wait for you there.
Come back here! Shite!
Yeah, not very good. Thank you very much for that, Red. Thank you very much.
I don't suppose you can help me, can you?
That was entertaining.
It was actually quite funny.
It's good to see you smile.
Wait. Something's there.
Something alive.
Something alive or something dead? What is that? Oh, you're one of the eco zombies.
Shite!
Yeah. Can I want to get down now, please? Antia? Anytime now.
You can do it.
How?
Please.
what we're doing. Oh wait, you're putting us down. Alright, that works. Maybe get up on your feet. We need to fight now. Hi. Can we maybe talk about this?
Teach them not to mess with a Banisher.
Blocking sounds. When enemies are blocking, you can break through the defenses with specific moves like Red's charge attacks, Antia's manifestations, perfect switches. Alright. Oh, you're actually not as... Oh, I take that back. You're not as bad as I thought you were going to be. Oh, you've got company. Wait, I thought you were a boss. Never mind. You're just a regular enemy.
I can help.
Please do, Antia. Please do help. Whee! Banish that. Thank you very much. Any more? Alright. Can we get in the house? Alright. Any goodies in here? Wristband of Harmony. I don't mind if I do. We're all full on loot goblin right here. Wrong button. Wrong button again. I totally know what I'm doing. Oh, automatically equipped. Nice. Can we upgrade? I will do that when I'm at a shelter, because I can't do it right now. Apparently this is not a shelter. Old Hunter's Note. To them devils as dirty's the place with their rotten half-eaten bloody leavings and their sharp-edged broken bloody arrowheads and whatnot. For shame. Yes, for shame entirely. It's a shame there was no punctuation in that sentence at all. Although it is, you know.
Long it's rotting.
We are in the middle of nowhere. In the wilderness. Are we good? Are we good here? I think we're alright. Right. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Well, out of recording time on my end. So we are going to leave that here for this week. That is... Let us go a big me real quick. Okay. There we go. We're alright. It's still a little bit laggy, I don't know why. I haven't been able to find out what the problem is. So, we're leaving it in a good spot right now. We're having a little bit more extra combat stuff. We now have Antia to deal with as well. I need to get into the balance of switching between the two, because I think it's going to come into a big part of combat later on as we're going on. I'm still very intrigued as to, we've made our oath. I'm 99% certain I'm going to stick to it. And that we're just going to ascend everyone. We're definitely not going to blame the living. I say that, but we're definitely not going to blame the living right now. That's what I'm feeling. And it depends what the living's done, really, to whether I blame them or not. Banishing the Ghost-wise, I'm lean more towards ascension than banishment. Although again, I suppose that depends on the ghost itself. If it's like negative, banish it entirely. If it's innocent, then ascend it. I don't know which one's better, or if we're going to have an option. But either way, it's very intriguing. Just the whole concept. So, our plan of action for the rest of the game, I'm assuming, is to do research, do quests to get Antia stronger, and then we're going to take down the Nightmare, reclaim Antia's body, and then ascend her into wherever the Ascension people go. The better place. I'm okay with that. I really am. Gameplay loop. I think we're still in tutorial mode. I think we're still in tutorial mode right now. And I don't think we've got to the real meat of the game. I'm kind of hoping it is good when we get there. I'm genuinely hoping it's good. Still thoroughly enjoying it though, and I hope you are too. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button. I do collect thumbs. I like as many as I can get. If you're new here, feel free to come hang out. Come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. There's bound to be something else on the channel that you will enjoy. Personally, if you're enjoying this one, I would pick probably A Plague Tale. There's both games on the channel. I'll probably say Plague Tale is a good choice if you like this one. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for hanging out with me. You know I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.